Hey, how's it going? My name is Adunai Dabo, and you're here because you're probably wondering, does this artificial intelligence software really work? Can I do it, and will I get help doing it? So in this video, I'm going to go into all of that. I'm going to actually show you my personal account so you guys can see for yourself if it's something for you. But before I do, I need to kind of give you guys a little bit of context so you can understand why anything that I'm even explaining matters and why it's so powerful and important. Some of you may be familiar with someone named Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki is actually an author. He wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad and is a complete legend in the business and investment world. Now, he developed something called the cash flow quadrant. The cash flow quadrant basically represents the different ways we earn money in our society. So at the top left of the cash flow quadrant, you have employee. Now, we all know what an employee is. Basically, employees trade time for money. On the bottom left, you have self-employed. When you're self-employed, basically, you still trade time for money, but you get to choose your rate and choose when you want to work. At the top right, you have business. Now, business stands basically for a system. So for example, Target, Walmart, anything that has a system in place that can then be duplicated. And then on the bottom right, you have investing. Now, investing basically means that you have money working for money. Basically, you're putting money to work for you. What's really powerful about this quadrant is that when you realize that 95% of the people in the world are on the left side of the quadrant and only earn about 5% of the money, and 5% of the world are on the right side of the quadrant and they earn 95% of the money. So when I realized that, I was like, wow, I need to figure out how to move myself from the left side of the quadrant to the right side of the quadrant. Now, I don't want to be the person to start the next Walmart or Target. Obviously, that takes a lot of management and a lot of work. So for me, I instantly went to the investment quadrant. Now, the reason why the investment quadrant is incredible and in my eyes, the place where everybody should look who really wants to create financial freedom is because of not just the financial freedom, but the time freedom. When money's working for you, you're not trading your time for money, and it allows you to be able to do whatever it is you love. So now that we understand that if you want to be wealthy and you want to create financial and time freedom for yourself, investment is the place to go. Where should you invest your money? Well, unless you're an accredited investor and can get involved in a hedge fund, have enough money to buy a ton of real estate, or can trade like the top 1% of day traders in the world, you'll probably never see anything like what I'm about to share with you. The next concept I need everyone to understand is the power of compounding interest. Now, Albert Einstein stated, "Compounding interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it." So in a moment, I want to hop on the computer and actually show you exactly how compounding interest works and what it looks like when you have it working for you. But before, I need to give you guys a few examples of what traditional investments look like what most people do when they invest their money and what kinds of returns they get, so that you can kind of get a picture of what a good investment is. So what are the traditional investment methods? I'm going to name a few and kind of give you an idea of what kind of percentage returns you can see with those investments. Over the last 20 years, the top 5 hedge funds have returned investors about 8 to 15% per year. 401ks, 7% per year. Pensions, 6.8% per year. Mutual funds, 4.67%. Homes, 5 to 10% per year. So now let's hop on the computer and see what that looks like on a compounding calculator, because the whole point of investing is to compound money. So let's see what that means. So now on my screen, you can see this compounding calculator. We're gonna run a model of $5,000 at 15% annually for 20 years. Now, the best hedge funds over the last 20 years have averaged 8 to 15%, so we're gonna give them 15% return. Now, when you calculate that in compounding interest, it comes out to about $81,000, including the principal. Now, in our model, we have the potential to earn 5% monthly. Now again, past profits aren't indicative of future results, but we have conservatively seen 5% monthly returns. So when we run this model over $5,000 over 5 years, not 20 years, 5 years, at 5% monthly, it comes out to around $93,000. So in a quarter of the time, we have beat the traditional methods of compounding interest. Again, this is a model and past profits aren't indicative of future results, but we have absolutely conservatively seen from past results 5% monthly. Well, at this point, some of you are probably wondering, well, what kind of investment vehicle is this? Well, around the 60s, our currency actually changed from being gold-backed to a system where there is markets, where the value of our currency is based off of the exchange rate with other currencies. For example, the euro versus the US dollar. Now that is a currency pair. Now within the markets, you can basically, to simplify it, place a bet on if you think that currency exchange rate is going to go up or it's going to go down. Now, the beauty of this algorithmic trading software and this AI technology is that you don't actually need to understand any of that. The software takes care of the heavy lifting for you. So as promised, now you're seeing my computer screen and I'm actually on my platform, my own personal account. You can see all of those charts, those are the currency pairs. On the left side, it shows my name, so you can see that this is my account. So now I'm going to scroll through some of these trades so you can see where I deposited around $2,400 initially, and you can see that it started placing trades. Now, all of these trades, again, I didn't place any of these trades manually. The algorithm and the AI tech did it for me. So that's the beauty of this whole system. Whether you're an expert trader or if you've never traded in your life, it makes no difference. Now, as I scroll down, you can see something that happened right here where I lost $40 and earned $44 on the same currency pair. Now, what happened there was the system has an AI intelligence that actually did something called cost averaging. What that means is that it entered a position, and when it realized that that wasn't a good trade, it placed another trade at a better position to take me out at break even. So out of the about 20% of trades that I've lost, all of my losses have actually been break even trades. So as I continue to scroll down, you can see that happened several times, and now you can see at the bottom that I've profited over $1,200 before the fees. Now, I want to show you something called FX Blue. FX Blue is a third-party verified service. FX Blue shows you exactly the statistics of my accounts, and it proves that my account is real. As you can see, it shows real on there. Now you can also see that I have seen a 38% return in the last right around 4 months, just over 4 months. So again, when we talk about those traditional ways of investing, and you can see that in 4 months I've done 38%, that is astronomical. Anyways, I want to pop back to my trading platform and show you guys another software that we have. It's called Hamilton. Hamilton is a high-frequency trader. Now, it differs in the sense that it is not a compounding trader that compounds and grows faster and faster as it gets bigger. It actually just averages a more set return throughout the month. Again, past profits aren't indicative of future results. These are just my results. But what we've seen from tons of people testing, a lot of testing with this product, and a lot of historical data, this software will average somewhere between $300 to $700 monthly. Now you can see I started this account right around 3 weeks ago, and it has taken hundreds and hundreds of trades, and the beauty of it is that it takes a very low deposit. I started out with a $499 deposit. I did add some extra funds to it, but as you can see, with that $499 total, I think about $800 some deposit, I've profited over $175 in just over 2 weeks. So when I go to the FX Blue now, you can see that, you know, in the last, whatever, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I have averaged, or I've done right around over 30% returns in 3 weeks on this account. Now, again, I will be very clear, Hamilton is a riskier software than Benjamin, but it does have a really cool feature of being able to generate fast profit. So the reason I showed you that is because I just want to be completely transparent and let you guys see exactly what kind of results that I've been seeing and not try to hype you up on anything or give you some unrealistic expectations. You can see what I've seen, and now it's up to you if you want to do something similar for yourself. By no means am I special. There's literally been thousands and thousands of people using this AI software and getting profits as well. So right now you're seeing a few other FX Blues of some of the people utilizing this and getting these kinds of results. Now you're probably thinking, well, that seems awesome, but technology like that must cost a fortune. And the truth is that Dave used to actually license this software out for $50,000 down and $3,000 a month to private clients. Now, in our day and age of social sharing, and because he wanted to make it available for everyday people, we are now able to get access to it. And when I found out that for $250 and about $200 a month to maintain, and that's including the third-party services, the virtual private server, stuff like that, that I could get access to something like that for $250, it absolutely is the best value proposition that I've ever received in my life. So I feel extremely blessed to be able to utilize this software, and that Dave has made this licensing available for everyday people like me and you to use to really start compounding our interest at a far faster rate than most traditional investments. Now the next obvious question is, well, why are you sharing all of this with me? And there's two main reasons. The first reason is I truly believe my purpose in life is to inspire and empower people to do what they love full time. Now I've noticed the biggest thing that holds people back is the lack of income, because we get so worried about, oh, am I going to be able to pay my bills? Am I going to be able to put food on the table? And that's all really important. But when we're concerned with those things, we don't really come from a place of doing what we love. And I believe as humans, when we do what we love, we actually serve the world and serve our community way better. The second reason is it's 2019, and if you're not familiar with affiliate programs, I don't know where you've been living, because literally every company, whether it's Walmart, Amazon, Nordstrom, every company has an affiliate program. So of course, we decided to do the same exact thing. So what's really cool is you can actually refer 3 people and get your software paid for, have your software be free. So it's basically the company saying, oh, thanks for bringing us 3 new customers. Now you can have your software for free. Now, if you help those 3 people share it with 3 people, you can actually make $600 a month. So it's extremely incredible, the platform we have here, that we're able to share this, that we're able to get our software for free. Again, I just want to clarify that that is completely optional. If you're not interested in sharing this with anybody, by all means, don't share it with anybody. But if you do want to, or if you just want to share it with 3 people to get yours for free, by all means, do that. So there is a compensation plan video that'll go in all the details. You know, if you want to make over $600 a month, that is completely possible as well. There's a very lucrative rewards program attached to this, so go and check out the video below and it'll show you all the details of how you can get paid out if you're interested in doing that. Now, if you're still on the fence, I just wanted to let you know that the company actually has a 7-day money-back guarantee if you wanted to just try the software. And also, you don't have to use real money. You can use demo money. Basically, you can create a demo account that will trade as if it was real money, but with fake money with the algorithm. So you can test it out for yourself and see what kind of results you'll get, and then choose if this is something for you or if you want to put some real money and start actually trading in and earning profits. So now that you see how this AI technology works, and you can see how powerful it is, that it can literally start compounding your money at a rate faster than pretty much any investment vehicle that I've seen so far. Again, past profits aren't indicative of future results, but it is incredible seeing what we've been able to do for ourselves and for thousands of other people. You know, to me, it's really important to start taking a grasp, taking a hold, and getting control of your life so that you can really have that financial freedom and that time freedom to do the things you love and go ahead and start traveling and go ahead and spend more time with your family and not stress about bills. All those things, you have the ability to change that in your life, but you have to take advantage of the opportunities that are in front of you. So I hope that this was educational and that you really see and understand the value of this, because like I said, it's already changing thousands of lives. So, go ahead and take action. There'll be a button below this. There'll be testimonials. If you're interested in the rewards program, there'll be a video of the rewards program as well. So go ahead and take action to start changing your life today. Have an awesome day. Peace out. Much love. Dabo.